I take another bite and I be right there. Promise. So sorry about that. I had to make sure I didn't have any food stuck in my teeth. Definitely don't want food stuck in my teeth. No food stuck in my teeth. Hello. Hi. True, I don't know what that said. Oh, it's hides backwards. It's just because I couldn't see the eye. My eyes are old, True. You need to remember that. My eyes are old and I can't see things very well anymore when they're that close. I was like, what said this? That's what kind of day I've had. That's the day that I've had. Come on, focus, work with me. Hello. Wow. Okay. See, and now you can hear how good my voice is. Yeah, it took me a second, Ren, but I did finally get it, and I was like, how dare? How dare you make me think after a day like today? It was supposed to rain today, and then it did rain on our way home, and it was coming down well enough that it was annoying, and it hurt traffic and everything. And then we got home and ordered food, and now it's snowing on top of the rain. It is snowing on top of the rain, and we are supposed to get freezing temperatures tonight. So I kind of want to call in tomorrow morning. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I do not. Yes, the temperature is supposed to be down in the low 20s this evening. And then it's supposed to be windy as fuck tomorrow because of everything to the south of us with the tornadoes and such. Basically, all the tornadoes, it's not just in that alley. So we're getting some of the wind on the north, from the north end of that system that's going through. So we don't have to worry about tornadoes, but apparently we have to worry about rain turning into snow. So yay. So how you guys doing? My food's stuck in my teeth. I'm so sorry. I also took some edibles because this voice is going to get worse. And I forgot how much I have to carefully remind everyone that they are getting too loud. Oh, shit. Hi, Nikki. Ow, I just bit the inside of my cheek. That's going to suck for the rest of the night. But I'm in pajamas. And I don't really think anything else right now. Everybody's got food, which is great. I was up and down 3 flights of stairs again, like usual, because as you all know, I cannot substitute at a school unless the class is on the top freaking floor. So, up and down and up and down and up and down. But so my voice is and I'll have tea later, I promise. But we just grabbed some McDonald's I was like, a burger sounds good with a few fries and I'll be fine. There's I'm worried that I might get sick, that it might show up over the weekend that I get sick, and I really hope I don't, but it's a possibility. And the possibility is because there was some poor child there. Some poor small child. And I think this was either grade 2 or grade 3. I'm not 100% sure which one it was. It never actually cleared up. Probably 3 because they were doing multiplication. So it's probably 3rd grade. But this kid had a real runny nose. And I mean, like, runny noses is fine. But this guy had thick chains, ropes coming out of his nose. And he wouldn't go blow his nose, or he wouldn't even sniff, you guys. Like, if I notice that my nose is starting to run, I'll sniff until I can get to a point where I can blow my nose. This kid was letting full throttle ropes come down and hit his lip. And then somebody would have to say something for him to go blow his nose. And it looked infected. And I was like, ugh. Please don't touch anything I touch. Ugh. So it was warm on Monday and Tuesday, reaching a high of 85. Oh God, that's just way too warm for me right now. Just, I cannot. And yesterday decided to drop into the 40s and won't be warm again until next Thursday. You know, we had 50s, like low 50s, and it's been slowly, steadily dropping down into the 40s, right? We still get freezing temps overnight, but not too bad, just a little bit below freezing, so everything's still kind of crunchy. Then we got an inch of snow and then it melted, but I still had to uncover my car one morning. It's going to be 17 degrees on Monday. All 17 of them. And I was like, and then it's going to pop back up to the 20s, 30s, 50s, 50s, 40s. Like, why? That feels disingenuous, you know? Like, there's just too much. There's just too much. Like, I understand fluctuation. I've lived in fluctuation. But it's one thing to be like Texas when you're not in Texas. Or Southern California, when you're not in Southern California. Like, I don't remember this much wild variation in 1 week. Like, I've seen, like, oh, it's closing up in on 60s, and then it drops down to the 40s, and then it drops a little bit more. Like, I'm used to seeing that in this area. Like, I'm used to that from North and South Dakota. But this was like, really?
Stop.
Like, really? Like, that would have been okay if we just did not. And I'm okay with it, the temperature cooling down. Not okay with it pelting down rain and then trying to put snow on top of it before it freezes overnight. Little bit like, we could do without that. That would be okay. And that's why I'm kind of tempted to call in tomorrow and say something's wrong with my car. It won't start. I'm gonna have to take it to an auto shop and see what's wrong with it. But then I also might, get some sleep. That sounds so nice, you guys, because I'm so tired. I am so tired. It has been a long week. It has not been a bad week. By any means, by any stretch of the imagination. It has been a great week. It has just been exhausting. When you're doing a lot, it's taking a lot out of you. Yesterday, when I had, not as many class periods in the high school, and so we were watching a movie, I nearly fell asleep 3 times, you guys. Like, the movie was interesting, but I was sitting there, and it was chill. Everybody was quiet. Nobody was making noise, and I was like, for real, though. Chatting with my friend Hans about he's playing Civ 7, and I was like, okay, you got to tell me about that, because I adore Civilization 6. I love Civ 6 so much. It is just a cozy, comforting game for me. I love it so much. But when Civ 7 came out, all I saw were negative reviews, that it was a piece of crap game, that they hadn't put enough out there, that it was ridiculously overpriced, super disappointed based on everything that they had been doing up to this point. Like, it looks like crap, like all of these things, so many things that really had me going, well, I guess I at least have Civ 6 still, because that game, in my opinion, is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. I just love it. But I really was curious about Civ 7, and I kind of wanted to be able to try it. So Hans is telling me about it, saying that it started out kind of choppy, but it's really not as bad as a lot of people think, which gives me some hope. It's not anything I'll ever play on stream, but it is one of those games where it's just like, it's mine, and I don't want to have to think too much, so I'm going to play this game, which works out for me. But how are you guys doing today? How is everybody? How are days? How is work or school or existence or anything without the hiding, please? True. Also true, I did see that you posted something about the Pokemon Fossil Museum. Do you which, I mean, it's a little tongue-in-cheek for a natural history museum kind of thing, but it's really cute. And I mean, I'm thinking about getting tickets for that. But, oh my fucking god.
Looks like it worked. Welcome to the Tucker Zone. We're now inside your imagination. Currently, this vacant black deepness. But throughout this experience...
Hi, Allie. I noticed a theme. Thanks for waking me up for a little bit. Appreciate that, Allie. Appreciate that. Thanks. So about that, yes, Drew, do tell me, because you were telling me that. Hi, Haruka. Thanks for the check-in. How are you doing today, buddy? It's good to see you. How are you? Let's see. We had just give me a second. I feel a little out of breath the way that jump scared me. So you showed the Pokemon Museum, and I know that the Go Fest actually has 3 full days of tickets. And I mean, I was sort of tempted to do at least one of those days to hang out, and you guys could tell me about things and stuff, and you know, bring back a souvenir for the other people that I reside with. But I do also really want to play tourist and still have some downtime, you know what I mean? But I really want to have breakfast with you, True. Like, you're very particular about what you have for breakfast, and I have a feeling that you would be able to pick the places that are going to have the really good ones. So I want to do that with you at least one day while we're there, like, for sure. I would love to do that. I'm good. I'm sleepy, but I'm okay. Yeah, Haruka, I really feel like I'm running on fumes. Like, I'm not getting a whole lot of alone time this week, which is really making me feel a lot more drained than I normally would be, if that makes sense. And it's not really going to stop because I'm streaming all the way through Monday as well with the FAS badge drop, the static badge, which reminds me, I don't know if I ever connected it to my account. I'm going to check that out really quick. I better check that out real quick. There we go. Let me check. That is not... There it is. I never actually claimed it, but I have now. When are you getting into Chicago again? I booked my hotel for, that's July. This is June. The 4th through the 8th. So I'm coming in on Thursday, and I'll be there for the full Friday, Saturday, Sunday days, and then I'll head back on Monday. But it's like a 6-hour drive, so I figured I might as well just drive, you know? And that way I'll get in like Thursday afternoon, like right about the time I can check in, and I'll have the early evening and nighttime to just vibe. You know what I mean? But I mean, since you mentioned that it was really just the early bird tickets that had sold out, that maybe one day of the convention I could get a ticket or something. I got my ticket ready for Thursday, so while you're checking in, I should be done with it. Oh, well, fine then. I thought you were coming in on Thursday. Is it the 3rd that you're coming in? Or are you just going to be there really early on Thursday and you're just going to hit the ground running? Like, tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. The 3rd is Wednesday. Yes, I know. But I thought you were coming in on Thursday. That's why I was asking. You're coming. Okay. Then that makes a lot more sense. Because I was going to be like, please don't have that much energy because I will not be able to keep up with you in any fashion. I swear. Would not be able to. At all. At all. I'd be like, I'll just see you from over here, Drew. Hi. Okay. So I'm probably going to start going to bed a lot earlier next week. But this weekend, I will be scheduling out more content because I think I've got enough through Sunday already scheduled. And I don't want to lose the momentum on that. So there's a reel that posts.
It's hot outside.
Hi, Crash.
Have you been drinking water?
Well, yes,
No?
yes, I have. I have.
You're right, 60% water and 40% human, so it's only logical.
Just a knee-jerk reaction to be like, well.
You got this.
Thanks for the hydrate, Crash. And yes, I drink a whole liquid death at work. Oh my gosh. I forgot that's what I typed on it. Nobody ever uses that thing. We are streaming every day through Monday. Saturday morning, I'll try to post more content after I've slept in a bit. But starting time on Saturday and on Sunday will be 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Instead of 6. Oh my God.
Hello there.
Thanks for the turtle bone. What's going on, Hans? How's it going? Almost choked on my French fry. Just wow. Hey, handsome, how you doing? How's it going? No. Don't you I mean, I'm going to say don't you start with me. We all know. We at this point, I mean, that is the tone for the day, ladies and gentlemen, NBs and Ents. This is just who we are now, I guess. So, oh, also, I'm several hours into Lights Out. Crash. I was like, how am I this far already? I don't understand what happened. But that just happened from reading before the students got there, and then during prep hour, and then during lunch, and then maybe also during their work periods. While they were not needing help, just reading a few paragraphs and looking up and then reading some more and checking to make sure everybody's okay. I was full deviant today. Absolutely full deviant today. I was reading it before the classes came in, and I told a friend, I was like, bro, this was a bad idea to read smut before I started teaching elementary school kids. Like, this is because my mind's not gonna be on this is how you shape your mouth to make the sound of this vowel, and what happens when we change these words. Does it change the sound? No. Let's read them together. Let's write them together. Like, come on. How do we tell time? Do you remember what happens? Which way does the hand go? And how does this move? Like, it was bad. And I was very likely thinking about, okay, no, I definitely was thinking about stuff I shouldn't be thinking about while I was teaching, but also probably thinking about a different mouth shape. I got to that point during lunch and I was like, yep, Yep. And this is how you shape your mouth to take this. No, because they're like, it's bad when you think about somebody that you're like, not you, Hans, because we already made sure that this was all clear. But when somebody is like, they're not being entirely clear if they are actually into you or not, or at least on the receiving end or lack of receiving end, it's not super clear. So when those people start popping through your head, you're like, this feels like a bad idea because I don't know for sure. And if I don't know, I'm not trying to figure out how his mustache is going to tickle. You know what I mean? Like that just, it feels the wrong kind of wrong. You know, I would sell myself, dude, you're not wrong at this point. He's already calling our cat our son and is taking care of us after a 20-hour fucking shift. He's agreeing that some asshole rapist needs to be killed and like, and has a very hot dark side. Fuck. Like, okay, so you know, that's a bad idea to read when you're about to do a number corner with. See, okay, but see, not everybody likes being called daddy. You know, because you could be like, yes, daddy. But not everybody likes that. Sometimes they prefer sir. But master is a little bit too much for me. I won't do master. That one's a little too much for me because that starts to insinuate some dom sides outside of the bedroom, and I don't play that. I got too much shit going on that I have to control and keep in charge of that I can't, because I know I was with someone who kept pushing regularly about wanting to go into full owner slave outside of the bedroom. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, like you'd even be asking me permission to go to the bathroom. And I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. He's like, not even a little bit where I really take control. I was like, there's control that I give you. And then there's treating me like I'm less than. And then like at one point he even asked spicy golden retriever energy. For real. But this guy actually asked me, okay, not yucking anybody's yum. It is just not my thing because I don't have a degradation kink. But he wanted to know how I felt about being caged. Like collared is one thing if you're a sub with somebody that you actually trust. But like collared and caged, and I was like, no. And he was surprised. I was like, just because I like this thing does not mean I'm going to like this thing. Like if I like it rough and I want to be choked and I want to have bruises on my ass, that doesn't mean that I want you cutting me. I'm not into blood play. Like there are subtle levels and differences. Like there's no, and I would get regularly pissed off, but he would be like, I'm sorry, I just like to push. I just like to push to see how far it'll really go. And I said, yeah, see, you try to say that to justify it, and anybody else hears, especially you if someone was saying it to you, is you don't respect my fucking boundaries. Also, hi, I arrived at String Point. Hi, Alex. It's good to see you. How are you doing? And yes, you did. That's who we are now. Yeah, see, for me, Hans, that's a no. So, like, when I was reading The Den of Vipers, the blood play was a bit too much for me. Like, Diesel was hot as fuck, but the blood play was a bit too much for me. That was a bit too much for me. And I was like, eh. And that's why he got knocked down out of my top 2 out of those 4. So, like, I've already got experience with somebody who's like, I don't care what you think. I want to try it, so you better be okay with it. And I'd compromise on some things. It'd be like, this is absolutely not for me, but I do want to let you know that you're important to me, so I'm going to do it so you can estimate how. And then they were like, I just want everything with you. I was like, yeah, but if I don't like it, then you shouldn't want it. If you're expecting me to be your person, you know what I mean? Like, it was just, it was a whole thing. And then, of course, it turned out that I thought I was his person, but he did not think that. And that went badly very quickly. That went, that was, okay. Oh, God, it's been a day. Oh, Alex, I'm so sorry. I forgot to turn on my main stream light, even though it was plugged in. I forgot to set a category. My Steam got hacked and scam mesh attached my... Oh, no. Oh, Alex, honey, I'm so sorry. That's so rough. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Crash, the MAB bitch, that's... Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm not into animal play or animal role play or anything like that. So no, I do not want to be put in a fucking cage where I have a bowl for water. Like, I'm sorry. No. There are some things that I will do for a partner that I know really turn them on, even if it doesn't do a ton for me. But it's a very short list. Because some of those things are a little bit extreme even for me. And plus, there's plenty on my will do for fun list. So, like, I don't understand why you got to focus on, like, no, I don't want to give you a golden shower. I'm not interested in that. But I booked a flight to San Diego a couple days ago. It's one of the only things. Oh, because you're doing TwitchCon this year, right? I would be surprised if they were packed this year, simply because it's so heckin' close to Thanksgiving. Hi, Jessica. How are you doing? Same weekend as your fall break. Oh, that's cool. I never actually had a fall break. That was weird. That's weird. I had Thanksgiving, and I guess that calls the fall break. I like them on their knees, but not crawling around on their hands and knees like a pet. Yeah, see, it's not for me. That's not for me. Today's great. Today's your Friday, Jessica. That's fucking awesome. I'm so happy for you. The edibles might be kicking in a little bit right now, and I'm sorry. But that would make me happy anyway. So I'm just a little bit happier. And now there feels like there's something stuck in my eye and it's driving me crazy. I don't know. But yeah, so like I can read about it, but it's not necessarily something I'm going to want every time. Just warning you, helping you with your throne, you're going to have some suggestions. Oh, okay. Suggestions. Suggestions are great. When you said warning me, my butthole puckered. So I was like, Spike, I'd like to make you a sandwich. Spike, that was awesome. Well done. Incredibly well played. Good job.
Hello there.
Our fall break is basically a self-harm reduction break for 4 or 5 days. Oh my. Rates spike about halfway through the semester, which by our spring break is in mid-February. And it's called Reading Week. Oh my God, I would love that. You'll just have a lot of emails. Okay. That's fine. It's the other part where I was like, I'm sorry, what did you say? Like, I'm sorry, what? I like panicked a little bit. I was like, what do you mean you're helping me? Because I've got some cute things on there. I just haven't bought anything in a while. I did look at it the other day, and it turns out there's only one thing that's not on my list, but we kind of have something like that already, so it's pretty irrelevant. Hi, Tug. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I have a french fry. And they're just salty enough. They're on the cusp of being too salty. Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh, are you serious? They do it on Twitch too, Crash. Nemesis made me want to cry earlier. Boss fights in Resident Evil are hard. I haven't done a single one of them yet, Tug. I have not done a single one of them yet. I mean, I hopefully will eventually, But I got to get through the zombie other mother first. And then hopefully I will. I'm so sorry it made you cry. But yeah, I would imagine that they're pretty difficult. But yeah, they were showing up. Their badge earned the Under Advisement Brawn badge, awarded to users who have received one gift suggestion. Wanna cry? I didn't actually. I mean, I've been so frustrated that I've actually cried. Anonymous user suggested the book. This one suggested The Throne of Broken Gods. Oh, Crash, ma'am, I have a bit of a bone to pick with you. So, okay, because, like, I know that going to Seattle is still kind of up in the air for me, even though I'm still trying to make sure it works. But what is this about matching tattoos that I never got a copy of, ma'am? Hello? Ma'am. Sabina showed it to me. Meh. And it's pretty, but damn it. Oh my gosh. Hold on. My body didn't want to breathe in at that point. That was weird. Thank you so much for the 3 stream streak, Jessica. I appreciate it. It's not done, but I didn't even know you were making one. The only thing I ever knew about it was, like, we talked, but then couldn't find an open tattoo shop in San Diego about a little bookie tattoo, and that was the only thing I'd heard about it. Because I have a whole arm to fix. I'm just saying. There is a place near me, I think it's called Spellbound Tattoo, and it looks really cool. So hopefully during spring break, I may be able to go in and talk to them about prices and availability and, like, openings and designs and stuff, if I like the vibe of it. Because the outside looks very gothy, witchy Wicca kind of cool look, and I'll be like, I'll do that. I'm trying to, I think I wrote it in notes. Yeah, Spellbound Tattoo. That's what it was called. Took me a minute to remember why I was even holding my phone. Like, wow, okay. Disrespectful that this shit hit faster, because, oh, it has been 40 minutes. Okay, my bad. That probably has a lot to do with it. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, see, this is the best part about yelling at one of my besties, you guys, is that she's in the middle of suggesting things for the throne while she's looking at another website to put them on there, and I'm screaming at her while she's distracted. So I can't do the gremlin laugh as well as she does. She does it really, really well. Really, 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 really well. So let me put up some Phasmophobia. I do have that too, right? Now I'm second guessing everything that I'm supposed to have on my streams. I'm like, do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? Is it there? Is there? Do I have it? Oh my gosh. Could you yell at me too? No. Oh my goodness, Spike. I'm gonna lose the rest of my voice. That's what I was saying earlier, is that hi Kemi. I was saying that earlier because I was substituting at an elementary school, and I tend to have to be louder more frequently to remind them to bring their volume down at a level where they can hear me because they've gotten so loud. Just so my voice is mad at me. There we go. Now I've got the static badge. I have the static badge. And oh, the dailies are going to reset in 3 minutes. I don't want to yell at anybody right now, but I don't want to be yelled at either. I thought I would grab a few more fries before they hit that level of They're not cold, but they're starting to feel like they're separating, you know, where they're not crispy, crunchy fried fries anymore. Like that. Why did it close? It kicked me out of the game. It kicked me out of the game, you guys. After I got my badge, it kicked me out of the game. That was kind of mean. That was kind of mean. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Job's ready for you.
Let's try that again. That would be great. Why is that opening? No, don't open that. Here we go. Okay. I do need ghost photos, though. Oh, and to play with more cursed possessions. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Okay. We're double checking. I don't really need the flashlight, so I'd rather just wait until I get some of the better things as I'm leveling. Oh, we just have salt at the moment. And then the thermo. Okay, so we've got a few more levels. And we'll have those good things. Then we have the motion sensor and the paramic. Yeah, okay, so we've got some good stuff. Do you have any of the Sarah J. Maas books? I have the first 5 in the Akatar series, and I have the Crescent City. I have 2 books. I don't know how many there are in that one, because those were the only 2 they had. I don't know if I have Throne of Glass series, but I think I might. Probably. I got pretty squeaky with that one. I feel pretty proud of myself on there. Okay, so as a reminder, this is a nightmare run with 2 evidence. So one's always going to stay hidden, so we actually have to use our brains. And thanks to playing so much so far this week, it's like my muscle memory has come back for FAS. And I'm starting to get better at recognizing the ghosts, which makes me feel really good. Sounds like you need to catalog your library. I need to build my library still, Akemi. I still need to build it. That's how bad it is. I've got maybe 25% on shelves and things. And yes, I absolutely need to do that. You are 100% correct. Why? Okay, hold on. Oh, Jojo's basically getting cyber stalked right now. Jojo says Bree, not our Jojo. Okay. Like, she's getting to the point where she may need a lawyer. Like, yikes. Sending you a link for an awesome book catalog app that cyber. Okay, thank you. If we all lived closer, we could send on you and help. I know, but then, like, if you all live closer, that means you would have been at the store with me and already knew what I had.
It's hot outside. Have you been drinking water? No? What are you, out of your mind? We're like 60% water and 40% human. So
What kind of place is this?
Wow. Oh, right, water.
you got this.
You should
See me in a crowd. Akemi? Same. I'm still saying same. And I've got over 100 books on my Kindle app, not including the 10 I get for free with Kindle Unlimited. Oh no, why? There's so many noises. Oh, Crown. There's so many noises going on right now. Okay, everybody, pull out your dancing emotes.
Hello there.
Hello, Carmel. If you've got any dance emotes, now's the time to use them, guys. This is a super long song. Making You're such a goober. Arn, that is literally, that's like your entrance. If I ever manage to figure out how to add the correct bots to be able to give walk-on sounds to my friends, a mix of see me in a crown and that little chicken rave thing would be your walk-on with just that one line of the song and then a round of that fucking chicken rave. It might as well be your walk-on. It's just so freaking funny. Carmel, how are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. I spent 3 hours trying to help some bozos try to re-clear a fight with no... Oh my gosh. Yes, you always bully me with love. And that's fine. That's good. So, custom nightmare, 2 evidence. There are some adjustments. As you can see, we start with full sanity because with nightmare, I know that typically the challenge is to determine what the ghosts are, what their special abilities and stuff, but starting at 75% sanity, like nightmare typically does, has several that are very conflated and they take even longer to figure out. And that's blah to me. Like if I figure out that it's a demon right away, then I'm going to be happy spending the rest of my time trying to get a perfect game, you know? Doing good. Had to stay home from work today because, oh, you got sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. But it means I have a 4-day weekend. That's one good fucking silver lining, man. I'm telling you right now. I have 2 weeks until my district's spring break, and I'm ready for it. I mean, we're still going to be busy, but I won't have to worry about getting up at 5 a.m. Happy to be here watching you play Phas. You are such a sweetheart. I'm doing well. Like, I'm exhausted and running on fumes, and I'm living on Monsters and coffee protein drinks, but I'm really having a good time. It has been fun, and it's giving me... It's galvanizing me to the point where I'm ready to start scheduling more content, to have things live to kind of help increase visibility and see what can happen with the stream with the time that I do have. You know what I mean? Missing days sucks. Yeah, that's true. It does. When the school week turns into only working 3 days, and I'm all for it. Bro, I was just talking about how we had rain here today and then it snowed, and we are getting freezing temperatures tonight. And I'm kind of tempted to call in tomorrow. And the only reason I'm not is because I'm a substitute for the teacher. Now, they could arguably get another substitute, but I've never worked with any other substitutes, so I can't call and be like, would you be willing to trade this with me or something like that? But next week, next Friday, is a Muslim holiday that we have that day off, and I'm doing a mother-daughter day with my kiddo, and she's getting her hair professionally cut for like the first time since she was 4. And then I'm getting my hair done. So, you know, we're going to go get either a caribou coffee or a boba and get our hair done. And then I'll stream that night. But so it's still going to be a busy day, even though for us, it's just an extra day. It's an extra freebie. But then the following week, the 27th Friday, is the day that kicks off our spring break. And I'm just like, it feels so far away right now. It just feels so freaking far away right now. And I'm like, oh no, am I gonna make it? So, yeah. Oh, also, yeah, Ren, you said, wait, what? And I'm sorry. There's some dude on Twitter, because JoJo's been asking to get some social media, asking for help getting some social media visibility, because she did this huge subathon to try to get more emote slots, and her longtime mod, who was like a brother to her, purchased like 900 subs to try to help them hit this specific goal. And the community turned out as best they could, but you know, it November, December, not everybody could give as much as they could. Well, she hit the milestone and surpassed it, but then Twitch did some weird rollover to act like she did not get it. And then like 2 days after the start of the new year, she found out said mod passed away. And she's obviously still in mourning and sometimes has a little trouble here and there on stream, especially when people ask her. But she's slowly doing better. But this part where he wanted to make sure that they hit that sub and gifted that many subs in that 1 month was like, and so it felt like a huge slap in the face for her. So, but they've been ignoring or just giving like AI responses on the ticket because they've offered to show proof because they were logging everything, which is the exact same stuff that Twitch has. But then they were like, no, we can't use anything you give us. You can't prove that we didn't count these subs for you. And then so she was like, let's go to social media and do this thing. And this one dude was like, this is so irrelevant. Just go stream and talk with your community members. It's obvious you're just in this for the money. And a bunch of people came to her defense. It was like, you clearly didn't read the message. She's just asking them to reevaluate what information they do have showing that she did get this because she doesn't want to feel like, this man who is dead now wanted us to hit this. It's basically one of his last acts before he passed away. Like, honor that, please, because it's in your files. And he started a harassment campaign, posting some really nasty shit about her, even going so far as to making fun of her kids, which is just shit. So she's been blocking and reporting, but he's still going places. He's pulling up her stream and streaming it on Kick to actively make fun of her instead of promoting content and like doing his own content. And is on Twitter and is like keeps making new accounts on like YouTube and whatever. And these things, she can't get Kick to do anything about him taking her content like that. Like, it's a whole thing. So she's like telling everybody in their Discord, don't talk about it in the Discord or on stream. Like, we're trying to be delicate about this. We have a lawyer on hand if we need to, but I know what's going on. We don't need to talk about it. We're here to have a good time. So that's what that was. If you heard any of that, Ren, because I don't know if you're AFK cooking dinner or what. But okay. Nightmare mode. The ghost cannot change its favorite room, and it has low activity and event level, and it has a high roaming frequency. So it'll show up in a lot of places as a surprise. So there's some easy jump scares, right? But there are only 2 evidence, and the fingerprints only last for 30 seconds. And we have low hiding as opposed to no hiding. And all of our stuff starts on. So, I don't know. Some people could probably say that I'm trying to find the easiest way to play the game while making the most money. And to that I say,
Hello there.
that's not actually what I say. But thank you, Glitch. And so I'm actually like, isn't that the point? And it is, but not always. A lot of people do like a challenge. And sometimes I do too. When I'm soloing, or even when I'm playing with friends and I'm streaming, nah, I still want to be able to talk to people. Even if I might talk a little too much. Okay. I just apparently had to look for like the 5th time to make sure that I actually did upgrade everything I wanted to upgrade. Because my brain just went brrr. Okay, we have Dave, so that's very likely a dead man, which makes it not a Banshee or a Dan. I don't know why I'm still eating these fries. I think it's just for the salt. Parabolic, witness an event, and cleanse. Those are some fairly simple objectives, so let's see what happens. Watch it be a demon as soon as we get in. Be like, wow, thanks. As I was joking about one. Go figure, right? Hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay. I know. Okay. I keep wanting to open it the other direction. That's the biggest thing to have to get used to. Is, oh my gosh, is where the light switches and the way the doors open are different on any spot, because there are a couple spots where they're different and I just go like exactly like that too. Oh, we have a voodoo doll. No bones so far though. The thing sticks out and it's like wild to see. When you're just like looking down at the ground and all of a sudden it just pops right out at you because it's standing in the middle of the hallway, it feels like. Okay, no boner. Did you hear that? Where the fuck was that? Okay, hang on. Are you just in the hallway? Ah, bitch! Are you fucking kidding me? That was mean! Wow, I need to step outside for that. I did not mean to scream that loud. I'm so sorry. Then changing the light switches and doors annoys me so much. It's so frustrating.
I got a bad feeling about this.
You're not wrong, Carmel. You are not wrong. Not at all. Wow. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's probably up in the front. If it is in the front, it's... There we go. No? This is annoying. Okay. 21. All right. This ghost doesn't want to cool anything down. Okay. It's venting on me all over in the hallway, but it's not actually... Oh, here it is. That's why. Doop. It's the pelvis. Breeding hips, you guys. Okay. Okay. We have ads in 2 minutes. Let me see if I can put a couple of things down really quickly before that hits. And then we can all take a very short break. Very short, very itty bitty. I just heard something sound like it was shattering. Not in our house, but nearby. That was a really weird sound. I don't think I've heard that one before. Okay. Let me go ahead and step outside for ads. Because of course it's gonna come to ads. Okay. We have a ton of sanity still, and this is bothering me, so we're gonna put this... Come on. Back. Thank you. And we'll collect these things for what we're gonna bring in. Okay. So, it could really go basically do stuff through the wall. But I'm really surprised because that one ended up, that event, while trying to scare my heart out of my chest, did actually touch me, and I would have felt like would have lost a little bit more sanity than that. So that's kind of weird. And at least I definitely saw an event. Go figure, right? Whew. Just forever. Okay. It says they were going to start in 30 seconds, and I'm just waiting. Like, I know that they're going to be here in any second. And I just realized just now I forgot to set the timer for the crown again. Like I did the first time I had to wear it yesterday. Like, well, I guess this is just what we're doing now. I guess this is... Oh, heck. So we're just going to go ahead and put these things in, and then we'll come back out and take a very short break. Since the ads are finally going to start, like... an hour... Whatever. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. Now what? Is that something in here? Yeah, it's the power drill. That was so loud. No. It was so loud. How are we at temperature-wise now? You had it at 8 degrees. Why? What the fuck? There they are. It's this part of the hallway, and we've got freezing. Wow. Wait, is that part of the kitchen? Hang on. Or part of the dining room? Yeah, okay. Technically. Sort of. A little. Time to move this. We'll make sure it goes right here. Alright? Does that sound okay? Probably sounds okay. What? Which door? That was terrifying sounding. Is that a new door sound? I guess we don't have fingies? That's a little sad. There. There. Please. Nope, no fingies. We're not gonna have any fingies showing. And if there's no fingies then that are being forced, then we can at least say no obake at the moment. And now that also means I need to check the video camera. Ooh, we're getting close to hunting range. We'll just And now I'm a little bit better prepared in case it does decide to hunt because it's mad that I took sanity pulls or something. Okay. Whoa, where? There. Welcome back from ads, everybody. I'm starting to make less and less sense, which is really funny. Except that it's not. Because then I start losing track of what I'm saying instead of just being ditzy. Which I already am anyway, but let's be real. Hold on. There's just nothing. There's just nothing in this hallway except that it's doing a bunch of stuff in the hallway. Wow. It threw that through my head. Mean. It's stepping through the salt and not giving me any fingerprints. What was that? What was that? I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. It was you, Mom. Wow. 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 I'm getting kind of angry at this thing. I guess I just am gonna have to put things down to see what else could there be. We're not getting fingies. Oh, EMF 5. We're gonna see if we can get EMF 5 at least. Because we definitely do not have orbs. And it turned off my breaker. So we know it's not a djinn. Oh, I forgot to write. No, not UV. Freezing. There. There. Only I don't know where the breaker is. Oops. Oh, there it is. Whew, I got lucky with that one. I got lucky with that one. Okay. Where is the... There you are. Not a good one, chat.
Yeah, immediately no. Immediately no. Immediately
there it is. There's our EMF 5. Possibly twins? Okay. Okay, hold on. Which one did I get? EMF reading bone, voodoo doll. We need paramic. No videos at all, just the creepy laugh. So at this point, he's camera shy. You're right. You're right. They will be camera shy. But I'm very reluctant to call this a shade. I think this might be an Oni. So we have the voodoo doll. Where's a place to hide? I need to find a place to hide. There, okay. Oh, right. It won't let me hold anything. We're gonna fuck around and find out. Oh, that was one in the head. See, next one will be the heart. Sounds a little normal. It's throwing around a lot. I think it's done. Nope. Whew. That was not it. I didn't open that door, you guys. Wow. My flabbers are gasted. It's like it just popped open for some reason. Wait. Oh. Okay. Let's see. I think that might leave the other one in there. But I want to look at it and then smudge it and listen to it again, because it sounded normal, which means it's probably an Oni. It's playing with a lot of doors right now. I'm sorry, guys. Did you just see what that was? I'm like, it's gotta be an Oni. It's twins.
Why did I just come when I died?
Baba, you're asking questions that don't have answers. What is that, Baba? Why did I come, blurp? That is just the wildest description. So we have twins, and I don't really want to deal with anything now. We figured out what it is. But I think that was another crucifix. Yeah. I could stand there and try to get the paramic at least, so I have another objective. That'd probably work. Nah. Nah.
I am the Cum Lord.
Wow. I mean, around me, you probably are. Wow. What's up, Baba? How are you doing?
Like 60% water and 40% human, so it's only logical to drink
Okay, I've been wearing this for way longer than 20 minutes. Okay.
You got this.
Thanks, Baba. How are you, Baba? It's good to see you. Wow. I'm so glad you're good. I'm so glad you're good. That makes me really happy. I'm like, I drank water instead of a monster earlier today, so I expected to be patted on my head and maybe on my tushy and told that I am someone to be proud of. Like, but that also means that I'm kind of tired and a little bit high. And on top of that, I was losing my voice earlier today because I had to be loud to students. So it's just a whole hot mess going on, Baba. Good to see you too. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Why are you sweet to me? Georgia Anderson. Okay, motion sensor, firelight, sound recorder. Let's see how froggy I feel today. Let's go. Let's go and see what happens. Baba, why am I sweet to you? I don't know why you're sweet to me. You even gave me hot sauce, which, by the way, is really good. Did you really just ask me that? I mean, oh, hey, look, it's the bone. Boink. Right there. That's very, very close. Stop. You're gonna make me cough again. Sorry about that. Hot sauce is a great pickup line. Wow. Okay. So I just heard it click something. It just clicked. No, I guess it didn't. That was weird. I thought I heard it click something on, I guess. I don't know. Weird. It never fails. So, what you're saying, Baba, is that because the camera is not on you, you're gonna let your inner gremlin out a little bit more. Never fails for me or at me. That's funny. That's funny. No? I don't mind, Baba. You can gremlin all you want. I'm not gonna tell you no. I'm gonna turn this light on, though. I'm gremlin mode all the time. Unless, you know... You guys, Baba was super, super sweet the other day. Oh, it's in the car bedroom. Okay. He was super... That didn't shut. The fuck? Okay. And he was like, are you sure we're not going too far? Because there were some times where you looked like you were a little bit over it. And I was like, no, I was just tired. But he was really being sweet. He was concerned that we might have crossed a line and I was just too uncomfortable to say something. And he wanted to make sure that if I did feel that way, that he wasn't contributing, and he was sorry if he was. And I was just like, you're so very sweet. It was really sweet. I know the way I said that sounded like extra corny, but it was genuinely such a kind thing. And this is why we're friends, right? But I let him know. I was like, no, I'm good. We haven't crossed any severe lines yet. I mean, Baba was talking about golden showers earlier, so sorry. And he was like, oh, okay, because yeah, sometimes I've got these sorts of people watching that, you know, I don't really want them to be. What I said was, I'm sorry, I'm a gremlin. Here's some hot sauce. Wow. I'm like, Baba's such a sweetheart. He was checking to make sure he didn't hurt me. And then he was like, I was a gremlin. Here's hot sauce. Like, thanks. That's the best juxtaposition ever, Baba. Thank you. Thank you. And I hurt my throat a little bit more. Because, ouch. Because I could not do that. But yeah, no. I was like, yeah, no. But I mean, his introduction to the channel for today was 2 different cum blurps. So, you know, it's worth double checking. Where was the ghost? In the car bedroom. Car bedroom. Huh. No Orbeez. I do not see any Orbeez. I'd like to make sure, boop, that it is in fact. Yeah. I know that I gotta come in hot or else I'm gonna have to catch up to chat. Wow. Okay. Listen, that's only true if Jojo is here, and I think Jojo is taking care of some stuff. Or is lurking and must be quiet. So I still need to say something. No. There is nothing interesting, in my opinion, about golden showers, Bubba. Kakashi, hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. That is so sweet of you. I hope you're doing well tonight. Ow. Excuse me. My bad. I tried to choke on my drink instead of swallow my drink. Be cool. Be cool. Also, was I leaving? I was leaving to go get more stuff. That's what I was doing. I lost track of trying to inhale instead of swallow. Golden showers are the national pastime of... How long did it take you to type that one, Baba? Cockapoo pee pee shire. What the fuck? Are you 8? It's like baseball to Americans. God. You know, I don't have a clip command. Oh. Come on, Daddy's shoulder. Oh, shit. Did somebody text you or something, Jojo? Oh, God. I hear everything. Oh, my Lanta. I can't believe... God. I texted Joseph, you would, Baba. You would. Although, to be fair, I would too, just because he's a lovely bean. Okay, wait, I still haven't done... Oh, I still haven't found the cursed object yet. I went outside and put the JoJo smoke signal. Shit. Okay. Oh, I still need to find the cursed object. And I want to get that. Wait, do I have everything? I do have everything.
But what if it was actual gold? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? You might get a concussion, but it would be worth it, right? Hashtag golden shower.
Oh my God!
Sugar Baba knows. Also, hi, Mommy Cass.
Wow, Claw, what the fuck? Hi? What? What the shit? What the shit is that? God. I haven't heard anything like that outside of Bees' stream. What the fuck? Oh my God, but also, wow, Claw. How are you? What the fuck was that? I cannot with you. Whoa. Oh, my A key is trying to die. That's unfortunate. No, like literally. There we go. I have to just doing claw things. I know, but I'm not used to seeing shit like that outside of B stream. That's what I'm saying. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good day. Wow. I struggled to breathe a little bit there. Okay, I don't think it's Spirit Box. I don't think it's Spirit Box. There we go. See, I don't know. I'm gonna need another key. I need a new keyboard, you guys. Really? Really? Oh, this one. I didn't even know that. I mean, I should have known. Because I could open it. It's a pretty good day, can't complain. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm doing probably a little better than I should be right now. But, you know, it's been a long day. And I'm partly sorry. Why did it turn the breaker off as I left the fucking house? I'm not even in there. And I lost a lot of sanity somehow, and I'm not sure. Sound recorder firelight. There goes my A key again. There we go. How are the ghosties treating you? Hey, Loki. I'm not 100% sure at this juncture. Like, I think they're okay. My A key on my keyboard is dying. Got some amazing peanut butter chocolate vegan friendly scones. Oh. Normally I don't worry about vegan or not. These are so amazing. Oh, that sounds phenomenal. Oh! You whore! That was mean. Wow. Oh, you whore! I hate it here. Holy shit. What was that? Damn. Fine. Ugh. My A key is gonna get me killed. My A key is gonna get me killed. Oh my goodness. I'm in trouble. That's a hell of a block stop.
She is a fantastic talent. These people should shut the fuck up, back the fuck off, and let this woman just shine her light.
Who did that? Oh, it was Claw. Thanks, Claw. That's very sweet. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. It took a hot minute to actually show up. That was so weird. I was like, what happened? It still hasn't hunted and it's at 30%. If this is a motherfucking spirit that is just isn't giving me shit, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, I never even put these things in there because I just panicked and left. Record, of course, because that's got to be what I come back to. That's gonna be what I come back to. Okay. I need to AFK for just a couple minutes. I will be right back. Since I'm out in the van, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. So just a couple minutes. I'll be right back. forgot what we were doing. We hadn't seen anything in there yet, as far as I recall. But we already have no sanity. It just likes turning the car alarm on and off. Hi, Mihi. How are you doing? Yeah, like, I feel like there's a lot of things that just should not have... I don't know. They just feel like they shouldn't have gone that way. Yeah. Wait. These mean 25 apiece. I'm just gonna go ahead and take another one. Just to be on the safe side. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Twy, hi, how are you doing? How are you, Twy? I forgot I was even wearing these. I was like, why am I looking up funny? I'm so out of it, and that's just not good, you guys. It's just not good. I eepy but good. How are you? I am also quite eepy through the book. Where's that temperature at, yo? And it's still not even close to freezing. Let me try Spirit Box again. How are the games going? They're going pretty well. I haven't done a ton so far, but so far so good. But this ghost is giving me fits. Absolute fits. And I'm just angry with it right now because it's not giving...
It's hot outside. Have you been drinking water?
Hi, Kimmy.
No?
I have, though. I have been doing that today. I promise.
So it's only logical to drink water. Drink my water. Just because you're not thirsty doesn't mean that you don't need it.
I had it. I had it this time.
Drink my water. If you sweat it out, you need more electrolytes. Drink water. Drink my water right now.
You got this.
We got this, you guys. Now, I probably do want this one, but it threw the book, so it's probably not going to do anything else. Kimmy better be hydrating too. And not with the monster this time. What's wrong with Monster Jojo? What's wrong with Monster Jojo? What do you mean? What do you mean? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. There we go. And then we'll put this one back here. Yeah. It's almost 1 a.m. Oh my god, it's so late. I get tired just hearing that. My goodness gracious. It threw the tongs at us. It's not giving fingerprints. It's not giving spirit box. It doesn't want to do the ghost orb. It doesn't want to do the ghost writing. We don't see orbs. It's not running through dots. Like, what the heck? I finished that during stream, but I can open another if you insist. Oh boy. That was kind of intense in a good way. Okay. This ghost really kind of stinks. Like a lot. Like a lot. Like what the heck? No dots, no orbs, no fingerprints, no spirit box, no EMF 5. Like what? Is there anything it's going to do? Like, hello? We're a little bit concerned at this point. No, I definitely didn't do accidental no evidence. I swear, because this is my my nightmare custom, and I know there's two. There has to be. Oh, now we finally have feet. What the fuck? They weren't giving us anything earlier. We finally have something. We don't have that. We have this. Well, let me double check again. Thank goodness I whined about it so that it would actually happen. Like when you don't know where your food is as a restaurant. Food is... Oh, that was mean. I had a game earlier where I was unprofessional and I had my full loadout for the game. Like it showed in the menu before starting. No. Oh no. Starter items. That sounds terrible. That sounds... Whoa. Why is it always a child that just had one of those? Oh, beach. I was like, that's a new feature. The end of a hunt just not too long ago, my door popped open on its own. It popped open all by itself. And I was like, that does not seem right. I mean, the hunt was done. It just... I don't think it's going to give me a whole lot. Here. Let's pan just in case I missed orbs or something, maybe? Because this whole getting absolutely nothing thing is... Well, aside from finally getting feet. That makes me feel like I was about to hit my nose on it. I felt like I was going to get my nose hit on that door. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Mommy Cass. Sorry
Yes.
for the interruption.
Hi,
Trust me when
Claw.
I tell you, being out of it isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like if you are in quicksand, being out of it is a good thing. Also, if you don't like the golden shower, being out of it is also good. And we totally forgot to say nightmare, 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 nightmare. Did someone knock before the door opened? If not, how rude.
Hello there.
Aegis, hi. Almost choked. Claw, what was that? TTS? Oh, wow, I didn't know you knew Christopher Walken. About as well as you do, Aegis. How are you doing tonight, love? It's good to see you. How are you? Oh, I don't want to do a sound recorder. It's fine. We're fine. Do I have it? I do. I have a smudge. Whew. This bitch. This ghost is a crawling beach. Got up late, so trying to catch up with the day. I've been running... Oh! Been running on fumes all week. I don't know what that was, but yay. What did I just get? Oh, EMF 5. Oh, look at that. How are you? Are the ghosties behaving? Do I need to have words with... This one just wants to be the small little onion-headed bitch that just keeps crawling at my kneecaps and then not giving any evidence until just now. And I think I've been in this game for like 20 minutes. Like, I'm pretty sure it's taken that long to finally get it to do something. And Shade isn't even on the list. Like, what the fuck? And then it starts doing that like it's the fucking FBI. Like, what the fuck? I don't know why I'm checking the temperature. That's just stupid. I don't even want to do this anymore. Okay, there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Dude, if I could kick that child... Ugh. You got your epoch silver yesterday? Oh my gosh, Aegis, I'm so proud of you. Nice work. Oh. Bitch. I didn't even get a video of that. I don't even... Do I even care right now? I mean, a little bit. Ghostie's not too happy about it, though. Yeah, well... Ghostie's a whore, so I've got 2 crucies in here. Yep, there we go. Did that? No, I didn't. It's fine. I tried for gold right after and was hit with the blood moon. Oh, fuck that nonsense. Fuck that nonsense. That's a hard pass. Spoiler alert, I did not get gold. I got this close to getting it with a fucking revenant. This close. I had ghost photo, smudge while it's chasing, and smudge the area. I had the best fucking objectives you could possibly get. And I had 2 smudges and a camera. I smudged, I took the picture, it worked. I smudged again, and I forgot to close the fucking door behind me, so it got me 1 step from my hiding spot. I had a rev for my first silver try, I just needed the ghost photo, so yeah, like for real. Why? Why? Oh, shut up. You turn all the fucking drills on? What is that? God. Okay, you know what, Aegis? We were just talking earlier about how I was being really stupid because I'm a substitute teacher for my job. And my dumbass thought it was a good idea to read Lights Out for the time that I was at school before the students arrived. I was like, I sent a text to my bestie. I was like, should not read smut before I'm teaching elementary school students. Because it's not like your mind is suddenly on teaching them how to divide. Not so much. No. So, did that stop me? Absolutely not. Well, I was in good parts. But I still felt weird about it, you know? Like, I have a problem. We need to leave this book at home tomorrow. Except for the part where it's on my Kindle app, which is on my phone. So yeah, no, like half the time that, well, it's basically like when I actually wasn't in the class with the students, but I was just like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Just like, well, it's finally hunted like 3 times. My A key is dying. My A key is dying. You guys, I don't want another keyboard. My A key is dying. Why is it just that key? Of all the WASD sets, do I just lean to the left? Wow. So, yeah, so we're just chilling, and sometimes I'll take... Sometimes I'll play the game, and I don't remember what else I needed. What else did I need? Oh, I did kind of want to do interaction, but kind of not. I could take a photo of... You know what? No, I'm just gonna leave. My A key is dying more and more and more. I can't turn. I can't... No, nothing's under the key. It just started doing this about a week ago. Every so often. It's just been slowly, progressively getting worse. So I don't know if it's just I actually do use that key often enough, or the way I hit it typically with my pinky or my ring finger might have like fudged with the way it sits on its connector maybe. I'm not sure. But typically, if I press on it a little harder, it will actually work. So I think it's just like, I don't know, what pops it back up is just not censoring correctly, maybe? It's a mechanical keyboard. And now I'm a little bit scared to try to play something when half the time I'm not going to be able to move to the left. Just like in the cha-cha slide. Oh my god, I am playing with too many students. I'm teaching elementary school way too much. I'm teaching elementary school way too much. That's... Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time and see if we can get something. If not, then we may just decide to end early to go and then read you into another Phas streamer. But hopefully I don't have to do that. Funnily enough, have you tried turning it off and back on again? I think that may be the only thing that I did not try, because all of my cords and cables are like kind of zip tied together, and I'm not 100% sure which one to take out of the back of the computer. So I have to like find a way to get in there and shimmy in order to be able to do it. But I would be able to, yeah. Plus I've also had this one for several years. Wow, okay. Well, I'll just have to be extra careful. I'll just have to be extra careful. Yeah, with cable management, yeah. I will be able to eventually, but like I just haven't yet. That's the only thing I haven't done. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play like this, you guys. We're going to give it our best shot, but we're going to go all the other directions. I'm sure it'll be fine. It would just be like a new Phas challenge where we can never go to the left unless we use it to, unless we're swinging the mouse. Switch the binding from A to Z. That's true. That's true. These moths, I'm not used to this sound, and it throws me off every time. I'm like, what is that? Who did it? Okay, bone first.
Key is breaking. This is tragic. It is in fact horrible.
That'd be so comfortable. It really would. I think shift would probably be better.
Please don't break my heart. My a key breaky heart.
A key breaky heart. The claw. Really? Really? Really, the claw? Does not help that I'm probably a little bit more high than I meant to be right now. But it's fine, Claw. Thank you. Although, thank you for the TNG biddies. That is actually really sweet of you. Okay, we don't have Voodoo Doll. It's a little sad. I do kind of like the Doo-Doo Doll. I got a little choked up earlier. There was a post on the Facebook Phasmophobia group that someone was missing Monkey from the new Tanglewood. Oh, yeah. Did it just turn a light on somewhere? Low-key, me too. I only have vapes right now, so I'm like, I'm still getting used to the part where I thought I heard a door over here. Where I live now. Oh, it is in here. Oh, it's my first bathroom ghost, you guys. It's my first bathroom ghost in here. Okay. Okay. No, really. Okay. So, the doses and the prices are very different here than where I used to live in California. Obviously not there anymore, and their rules for limits are a lot higher. But also here, I can get a THC seltzer at a bar and order it on DoorDash or order some edibles on DoorDash if I want to, or I can go to the liquor store and get seltzers to purchase. So it's like, it's a little bit more varied here in where you can purchase it, but you can't purchase certain amounts. So I'm still trying to get used to that. And then I get a package that says it's got this much per serving and this many servings, and I look in there. I'm in Minnesota. I'm in Minnesota now, right outside the Twin Cities actually, and I work in Minneapolis as a substitute teacher. So like this one says there's 2.5 grams of THC per gummy, and there's 20 gummies, but there's 10. And I'm like, okay, so does that mean somebody ate them when I wasn't looking? Or is it stronger, or they don't know how to count? So how many do I take? Like, just the way that it was. Yeah, exactly. And with that, because I'm not used to that, because where I was before, you could get 100 milligrams in a package and it had 10 gummies and it said, 10 per thing, with the brand at least that we liked. Here you get 5, or you get 10 smaller ones, and then my brain gets all fucky because it's like, but there's 10. But then, yeah. So I'm still getting used to that. So, you know, we're fine. Yeah, some places have serving size limits, exactly. So they kind of have to bend the rules a little bit. Yeah, so exactly. And I know here they can't put more than 10 milligrams of THC in a drink. But out in California, if you have the one that's monster size, you can have 100 milligrams in that bitch. You know, I would just take a shot. I would just get a shot glass and fill it up. Oh, you whore! That was so unfair! I recorded and everything! Bitch! Ugh. That's quite a change. It is, it is. Are you enjoying the difference in weather? I absolutely am. Like 1,000%. I'm not even kidding. I'm such a fucking polar bear, and I missed seasons because we've lived in the desert for like the last 15 years. I really, really wanted to get back into a place that had noticeably cold and precipitous winters, you know? Like, thank goodness. Like here, the max serving size is 10, so I can get a tiny chocolate bar that's 100. But there's, yes, no, exactly. And I'm used to that over here. It's just when I'm just like, oh, I'll just grab one, and then I was like, wait, is that this many or is that this many? And then like, and then there's some that have 10 gummies in there, but they have the division line. Hi, Vince. Yes, why, Aegis? Exactly. I'm like, I just want to feel really nice and relaxed because my back hurts. And I've been going up and down 3 flights of stairs several times today. And I know that I'm not going to get a lot of hours of sleep. So I'm just like, just let me get there that much faster when I'm done. She said precipitous. She's a teacher. Even better, Claw. I'm an English lit major. Biggs, hi. How are you doing? How are you doing? Now, what's really funny is I was supposed to be teaching phonetics today. And nobody in the class was going to understand my Fair Lady references with that. So it was just kind of like, where am I going? I'm going to the bathroom. Wow, that sounded stupid, but you know what I mean. Oh, it turned the light on. Okay. Orbeez? Hello? Hello, Orbeez? So yeah, it's just like, but the rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain. What was you sniggering at? I bet I got it right. Like, dude, it's so fucking funny. It's so funny. I'm doing good. Just got home. Excellent. We're apparently quoting My Fair Lady. That was the one where I fell in love with Audrey Hepburn and actually had a thing for an older looking man with Dr. Doolittle being not Dr. Doolittle. Rex Harrison. That was I mean, he did a good Dr. Doolittle, but that particular one, and I also see him in Anna and the King of Siam. But that one, My Fair Lady, that's the one where I was like, yes. It just cracks me up. I know what that is, totally. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. That is one of my favorite musicals. I do like that one. And I haven't watched a ton of musicals, I don't really think. At least it doesn't feel like that. And it feels like kind of a shame, given the ones that I've seen that I like so much. Hello? Oh. Here. I'll be lurking, must go shape. Oh, your sourdough starter was good then, right? Yes? That would be great. Oh, we have EMF 5. We have EMF 5. Just like that. Okay, you gonna throw more now, bitch? Come on. Now that I got a video camera so I have proof, you're not so tough, are ya? It said door moved, but it's staring at the toilet, you guys. Wow. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. I don't know what. That felt weird. He's been growing nicely. I'm not making sourdough just yet because I want it to have ferment. Oh, for 3 weeks. Found a bunch of discard recipe though. Oh, that sounds amazing. I love that. I love that. Should be able to make a loaf this weekend. Let's freaking go. That's awesome. I can't wait. I'm so excited for you. But yes, go shape bread. Go shape bread. Thank you so much for lurking. You're such a sweetheart. If we do have a mod available, can we get a shout out for Aegis is a Ghost, please? Because she does have her own stream. She's the lovely female, funny, hilarious half of Aegis and Pred, but she does have her own. She does have her own channel and name as well. So you should show it some love if you have not found it. And I don't see a mod available, so without all the caps, I can't do that underscore without looking at the keyboard. There we go. There we go. Now you guys should all just make sure. Did you follow her? Gotta get my stream art stuff again soon. I just have no time. Boy, do I feel that. I completely understand that. Wow. Spoke to my soul. Just use it as my body double. Fair. That's fair. Do homework on stream. Oh my gosh. I did do that once or twice. I just did a co-working and studying stream and did that. Did exactly that. Pomodoro with chat. Oh yeah. Yeah. That would be great. Okay. You need to give me something now. Now you're not gonna talk? You just did.
An elderly victim.
Old fat. Be such a distraction. Shaking ass because I'm distracted. I can imagine you doing that. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do that and do that. 2 is good. Claw! What the fuck? What the fuck? What? I can't study listening to music because of it. Okay, oh my god. Okay, I could not tell. Hold on. I shouldn't even be in here right now. Hold on. Claw says with the Chewbacca TTS. Hey, Mommy Cass, my name is Chewy. Did I hear something about bears up in here? I like bears. I also like the cold. Can you help me with my enunciation? Han says I talk funny. What? The ever-living fuck, Claw. What's up? Yeah, I don't know what it is, Whiskey. Hi, Whiskey. How's it going? It's good to see you. I wore a funny shirt today. It says this. Another day that wasn't terrible, but still, that's good. Yeah, well, you know, I already wore, I have to put it, it's in the wash, but the one that says, unless I'm sitting on your face, my weight is none of your business. That was a fun one, because it has rainbow letters. Rainbow letters. Okay, so we're gonna... Let's see. We've only got an EMF so far? That seems frustrating. No, and Spirit Box. Just kidding. Diane and Galu are still on the list. I don't know if it's stepped in salt yet. Are you comfortable? Have you gotten yourself into, like, your pajamas? Or you got some slippers on? You've had dinner kind of thing? You can just unwind a bit? Are you set up like that? I hope, because you deserve to be comfortable. And I don't want to hear any arguing out of you about that. Do I? Why can I hear you saying that? Why can I hear you saying that? I missed it all. I was asking how you're doing, how your night. I was asking if you had gotten yourself cozy, if you had like PJs, got some blankets, maybe some slippers. I just walked past the room like 7 times, and then I said, because you better be taking care of yourself because you deserve it, and I don't want to hear anything about it. We might have a wraith, you guys. I'm not too happy about that. Not happy about that. Watch some stuff with the kids. I'm just hanging out, normal shorts and shirt. Just in my hat dad summer. Hat dad or hot dad? It's not even spring yet. Are you time traveler? Are they at least comfortable shorts? Like gym shorts, you know, something stretchy? Yeah, okay. See, I thought you were, I was like, it's a bit, board shirts. Okay, yeah, those are comfy. Those are comfy. Yeah, nothing with like a button fly or anything like that. That's not relax type stuff. That's not relax type stuff. Relax type stuff. I'm fine. I'm fine. Hey, Nani, how's it going? This bitch doesn't want to whisper in my paramic. Is disrespectful. But I also think, are you a sea flesh? Why? Yeah. Wait. If you're gonna start flirting with me, you better have your clip hand ready because bad shit's gonna happen. Poppin' tits for breastfeeding. It's great. What the fuck? I don't even know what you just said. What was that? I'm not doing anything, just talking to the streamer. Okay, what gym photo? And why am I missing anything if you were like, if you're gonna say stuff like that? You have my number. Rude. I still have those emotes you made, dummy head. Dummy head. I'm fine, I guess. I really think this might be a wraith, you guys, and I'm very concerned. Yeah, this is a wraith. Can I leave? Is it okay to leave? I'm gonna cleanse the area because fuck all of this shit. Ah, no, I can't! Oh my gosh, I forgot it. I forgot. I FaceTime calls midstream. No, Nutty, no! No, don't do that. That's not happening. That's not shit, is it happening? Fuck. No. No, it's not. Okay, good. I was gonna be like... I forgot a lighter. Damn, I need to learn how to make emotes so I can get digits too. No, no. He sent me some, like, I've been talking about maybe adding some stuff to the stream. You know, we were just talking on Discord. I thought about maybe adding some stuff to the stream or, like, hoping by the end of the year that we may be able to do a subathon or two to kind of artificially boost subs to be able to get you guys some additional emote slots. And so he was like, well, what kind of things are you thinking of? And I was like, oh, this and this and this. You son of a bitch, if you're texting me and then I'm gonna look at this thing and you're gonna tell me don't look at my text, I will hunt you down and sit on your chest until you cry uncle. I swear to fucking God. Like, what the fuck? So he was giving me ideas, some options based on the shit that I was saying. That's... You bastard. It's fine. I'm fine. My voice isn't getting squeaky and I'm fine. And, I have a wraith and I hate it here. I mean, I don't hate it here, but I don't want to bother trying to do anything else except smudge the area, so I have, but the shirtless emotes were cool. Yeah? Which one was your favorite? Go ahead and text me. Yeah, we're just gonna smudge the area so this counts, but we hate it here. I hate it when I have a wraith, that's for sure. I hate it when we have a wraith, because those things kick my ass. Yeah, I'm curious too. It's just, there was, okay, so there was this one where it was like, someone was being protected and they were running away. So there's this one where there's like 9 fingers on a hand. and he's the chicken shit. And I'm taking him to go get out of the house or something while I'm holding a fucking lantern. Like, what the fuck was that? Hi Jess, how are you doing? It was yeah, I know. I mean, it was also what, like 3 months ago or something? So like, yeah, he had made fun of my Steam name, which is fair, let's be honest. And I was like, yeah, I kind of not sure if I want to turn it back, switch it back to what I did have, or if I want to do a new nickname. And so, and I got decision paralysis, so I just never did choose one. And then that's how that conversation started rolling. I gave you ideas because you mentioned it. I was just trying to, I know. That's literally what I said. But I mean, like, the one that's got, like, 19 fingers on a fucking hand. I'm just like, I still remember that shit. I don't have anything in my hands. What was I trying to get out here? I wasn't trying to get anything. I was just gonna leave. I was just gonna leave. Because it's a wraith, and I didn't want to get scared by it, because those things are annoying. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
And we have a wraith. And we have a wraith. Why do I feel like it's going to take me forever to get to 65? That's all I want to do, to get a better thermo and better salts. Like, I don't feel like I'm asking for much here. But these things better start popping off their evidence. I want to go fast. I want multiple runs. Let's go, go, go. Jess, how are you doing? Are you glad it's Friday tomorrow? Because I'm really glad it's Friday tomorrow. Really glad it's Friday tomorrow. Okay, Jazz with jazz hands.
It's hot outside. Have you been drinking water? No? What are you, out of your mind?
It's almost gone.
60% water and 40% human, so it's
So they logical to drink water. Drink my water. Just because you're not thirsty doesn't mean that you don't need it. Gotta drink water. Drink my water.
Yeah.
You sweat it out, you need more electrolytes. Drink water.
I've been better. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I'll survive, though. Hope you've been well. I mean, running on fumes, but other than that, energy's relatively high. Mood is high, so that's good. I don't have a whole lot of spoons outside of this, and I do wish that I had an extra, like, 3 hours of sleep every night, but, you know, that's just how it is. Biggs, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate you. Okay, sound recorder, witness event, and paramic. So we've had so much luck with the paramic already. Ugh. I forgot to ask how the game's been. They've been okay. I mean, I don't have any perfect games because I'm definitely not perfect, but I'm at least getting the ghosts, right? So I call that a win. I need to go to the bathroom all of a sudden. So if you guys don't mind, just giving me a minute, I'll be right back. Oops. Sorry about that. My earbuds are all twisted. I feel like this bothers me. I've got... There we go. Okay. It's like when it starts getting closer, it feels like it's starting to hit my neck, and I'm like, what is that? What is that? Ow. That was over a minute. I'm sorry. I didn't actually set a timer. This one would show under boob worse than the other one. And I got a weird fucking chill from that. Okay. Oh, hold on a sec. Hi. Okay, first of all, I don't know anybody who can shit that fast and get their clothes back up in a reasonable amount of time, Nani. So I don't know where you're coming from with that. Second of all, Claw. Listen. I didn't say that. But I did not say that either. And I think that would probably be a good cue for JoJo, because he's got a clip that would fit this. Hey, yo. Hi, Cooper. Hi, Cooper. Yeah. No, my son was just letting me know, I'd seen my, Pluto had put a Snap story up that she thought her computer was dying. And as the person who bought it panicked, was like, I'm sorry, what? It turns out, we had Link take a look at it, and it looks like either it's not seated correctly or the GPU is toast because it tried to do more than it was supposed to be doing because of a loose connection. So it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. But if the GPU is just bad, we don't know if we'll be able to replace it, and it's just bleh. So that's why you saw me miming that way. Because of that. So, and I was making fun of the name Jazz Hands here. So, we were making fun of that. We were making fun of that a little bit. So we've got to witness an event in the sound recorder and the mic and the paramic. And these ones were good too, but the ghosts don't seem to like to talk in the paramic. That's where we were. Okay. And now we're just gonna go inside and see what happens. We're just gonna see what happens. Wait a minute, something is showing that I'm connecting to chat. I hope Twitch is not acting up. That would stink. Okay. But I'm suddenly disconnected from chat? Am I losing internet? Something's happening on Twitch, you guys. Yeah, something just went funky. Well, let's just play on a bit and see if it corrects itself, but it looks like we're losing connection to the chat server. Refreshing does not help at all. Okay, let me turn this light on. See, a light there is wigging me out. I'm so unused to that. So unused to that. It's doing water stuff. That was the dumbest sounding thing I've ever said on stream, I think. Yep, there it is, saying in OBS that it's connecting to chat too. I don't think I like this very much. This is not something that I like. I don't want it to be happening anymore. It's playing with doors. Oh! Why is it a fucking child again? Okay. Something is not right. Hold on.